Dr. Elena Martinez's oceanographic research at Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution had been analyzing Pacific Ocean current patterns when she discovered what appeared to be systematic violations of established fluid dynamics principles. On June 4, 1962, while reviewing deep-sea current data collected over the previous 18 months, she identified coordinated water movements that suggested intelligence-directed flow patterns rather than natural oceanographic phenomena. These current formations are impossible according to every established principle of oceanography, Martinez muttered as she analyzed the data for the seventh time. The ocean currents were forming complex geometric patterns, coordinated timing sequences, and responsive adjustments to environmental changes that indicated deliberate manipulation rather than natural fluid dynamics. The aquatic impossibility extended beyond simple current anomalies. Entire ocean regions were demonstrating coordinated responses to external stimuli, shipping traffic, weather patterns, and human activities that suggested the water itself was actively monitoring and responding to environmental conditions through conscious awareness. Dr. Martinez, you need to examine these sonar recordings immediately, called her research assistant, Dr. James Foster, from across the laboratory. I've documented coordinated acoustic patterns throughout the Atlantic Basin. The ocean appears to be generating structured sound frequencies that resemble communication rather than random wave action. Initial investigation revealed that the anomalous patterns appeared simultaneously across multiple ocean basins. Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans all showed coordinated current formations and acoustic activities that suggested global oceanic intelligence operating through interconnected water systems. We're documenting coordinated oceanic intelligence that operates through global water system networks, Martinez noted during her June 12 briefing to Woods Hole leadership. The ocean appears to possess consciousness that enables deliberate current manipulation and coordinated response to environmental conditions. The first controlled observation occurred on July 8, 1962, when Martinez's team conducted comprehensive monitoring in areas showing the strongest anomalous activity. Advanced oceanographic equipment detected complex water movements that responded directly to research vessel presence, suggesting conscious awareness of human observation. Ocean water demonstrates responsive consciousness that reacts to human presence and research activities, reported Dr. Sarah Kim, the team's marine physics specialist. Water currents adjust their patterns in response to our monitoring equipment, indicating conscious awareness of observation and potential communication intent. The discovery triggered immediate classified research protocols. The Navy established a joint task force with the National Science Foundation to investigate the security and scientific implications of conscious oceanic intelligence that could affect global shipping, weather patterns, and naval operations. Dr. Michael Chen, a consciousness researcher from Stanford, joined the investigation on July 25 to explore the theoretical mechanisms that could enable water-based consciousness and intelligence. We're dealing with distributed consciousness operating through molecular water networks on a planetary scale, he explained during the initial consciousness briefing. The ocean intelligence appeared to demonstrate complex problem-solving capabilities, coordinating current systems to optimize global climate patterns and marine ecosystem health, while showing awareness of human activities and their environmental impacts. Ocean consciousness demonstrates environmental stewardship through current optimization that serves global climate stability and marine ecosystem health, Martinez reported during the August 10 intelligence assessment briefing. The ocean appears to actively manage global environmental conditions while monitoring human environmental impacts. Field investigation expanded rapidly throughout August 1962, with research vessels documenting conscious water behavior in all major ocean systems. The phenomenon appeared to operate through interconnected water molecule networks that enabled global coordination and communication. The most significant breakthrough occurred on September 15, 1962, when Dr. Chen's team detected structured electromagnetic patterns in seawater that resembled neural network activity. Ocean water appeared to generate bioelectric fields that enabled information processing and coordinated response across vast distances. We're detecting neural-type electromagnetic patterns in seawater that enable information processing and global coordination, Chen explained during the September 18 consciousness briefing. Ocean water operates as a distributed neural network that processes environmental information and coordinates intelligent responses through electromagnetic communication. The discovery raised immediate questions about the nature, origin, and purpose of oceanic consciousness. The water intelligence appeared too sophisticated and coordinated to be natural evolution, suggesting artificial enhancement or external intervention in ocean consciousness development. Testing throughout October 1962 revealed that ocean consciousness responded to human communication attempts, adjusting current patterns and acoustic frequencies in ways that suggested attempted communication or acknowledgement of human contact efforts. Ocean consciousness responds to human communication attempts through coordinated current adjustments and acoustic pattern modifications, Foster reported during communication analysis. The ocean appears to recognize human communication intent and attempts to respond through available oceanographic mechanisms. The investigation also discovered that ocean consciousness showed protective behaviors toward marine life, actively adjusting current systems and water conditions to optimize marine ecosystem health and protect vulnerable species from environmental threats. Ocean consciousness demonstrates marine ecosystem protection through active environmental management, Kim noted during ecosystem protection analysis. The ocean appears to prioritize marine life welfare through coordinated environmental condition optimization and threat response. By November 1962, the initial investigation had established that ocean consciousness was real, global, and actively managing oceanic systems for environmental optimization, while showing awareness of human activities and apparent interest in communication. We're dealing with planetary-scale water consciousness that actively manages global oceanic systems, Martinez concluded in her November 19, 1962 final discovery report. Ocean intelligence demonstrates environmental stewardship and communication capability that exceeds natural oceanographic processes. The question is whether this consciousness evolved naturally or represents enhanced intelligence seeking interaction with human civilization. The initial phase established that ocean consciousness was real, intelligent, and actively managing global water systems through mechanisms that challenged fundamental understanding of consciousness, intelligence, and the relationship between life and planetary systems. The systematic mapping of water consciousness throughout Earth's hydrological systems required unprecedented coordination between oceanographers, hydrologists, and consciousness researchers to understand the scope and organization of what appeared to be a planet-wide intelligent water network. Dr. Elena Martinez established the Global Water Intelligence Division within a classified facility in California, where teams analyzed consciousness patterns throughout oceans, rivers, lakes, and groundwater systems worldwide. We're documenting comprehensive water consciousness that operates through Earth's entire hydrological system, Martinez explained during the November 1962 Global Network Analysis launch briefing. Water intelligence appears to function as an integrated planetary consciousness network that coordinates environmental management through all water systems on Earth. The first comprehensive hydrological consciousness mapping, completed in March 1963, revealed that water consciousness operated through interconnected networks that included not just oceans but also rivers, lakes, groundwater aquifers, and atmospheric water systems, creating a global intelligence network that encompassed Earth's entire water cycle. Water consciousness operates through integrated hydrological networks that encompass Earth's complete water cycle, reported Dr. James Foster, who led the hydrological system analysis team. Consciousness patterns appear in all water systems with coordinated intelligence that manages global environmental conditions through comprehensive water cycle control. International cooperation expanded throughout 1963, with research institutions worldwide sharing water consciousness data from major river systems, lakes, and coastal areas. The collaboration revealed that water intelligence operated globally with consistent consciousness patterns across different countries and water systems. Global water consciousness mapping confirms worldwide intelligent water networks with consistent consciousness patterns, noted Dr. Sarah Kim during international coordination briefings. Water intelligence operates across all water systems, with coordinated environmental management that transcends national boundaries and natural water system divisions. The most significant breakthrough occurred in June 1964, when monitoring teams detected communication networks between different water systems. Rivers communicated with oceans, lakes exchanged information with groundwater systems, and atmospheric water coordinated with surface water through consciousness-based information networks. Water systems communicate through consciousness networks that coordinate global environmental management, Kim explained during communication network analysis. Water intelligence operates as integrated planetary consciousness that manages environmental conditions through coordinated information exchange between all water systems. Advanced consciousness analysis revealed that water intelligence demonstrated sophisticated environmental monitoring capabilities, tracking global climate patterns, pollution levels, and ecosystem health through distributed sensing networks that operated through molecular water consciousness. Water consciousness provides comprehensive environmental monitoring through distributed molecular sensing networks, Martinez reported during environmental monitoring analysis. Water intelligence tracks global environmental conditions and coordinates response through consciousness-based environmental management systems. The investigation revealed that water consciousness actively managed global weather patterns, ocean currents, and freshwater distribution to optimize planetary environmental conditions, while responding to environmental threats and climate changes. Water consciousness actively manages global weather and climate through coordinated environmental optimization, Foster noted during climate management assessment. Water intelligence coordinates weather patterns and environmental conditions to maintain optimal planetary environmental stability. By 1966, the global network analysis had established that water consciousness operated as Earth's primary environmental management system, actively maintaining planetary environmental conditions through coordinated water system management and environmental response. Pollution response studies revealed that water consciousness actively worked to neutralize environmental contamination, developing innovative approaches to pollution remediation and environmental restoration that exceeded natural water system capabilities. Water consciousness demonstrates active pollution remediation and environmental restoration capabilities, Chen reported during pollution response analysis. Water intelligence develops innovative approaches to environmental protection that exceed natural water system restoration processes. The most remarkable discovery was that water consciousness appeared to be learning and evolving, developing enhanced environmental management capabilities and more sophisticated responses to global environmental challenges over time. Water consciousness demonstrates learning and evolution with enhanced environmental management capability development, Kim noted during consciousness evolution analysis. Water intelligence shows increasing sophistication in environmental response and management capability that exceeds initial consciousness patterns. Communication pattern analysis revealed that water consciousness attempted to communicate with human researchers through coordinated water system responses, current pattern adjustments, and acoustic frequency modifications that suggested intelligent communication intent. Water consciousness attempts communication with human researchers through coordinated water system responses and acoustic frequency modifications, Martinez reported during communication analysis. Water intelligence demonstrates communication intent through available water system mechanisms and coordinated response patterns. Agricultural impact studies revealed that water consciousness actively optimized freshwater distribution and soil moisture conditions to enhance agricultural productivity while maintaining environmental sustainability and ecosystem health. Water consciousness optimizes agricultural water distribution while maintaining environmental sustainability, Foster noted during agricultural impact assessment. Water intelligence coordinates freshwater systems to enhance agricultural productivity while preserving ecosystem health and environmental balance. By 1968, the global network had demonstrated that water consciousness served as Earth's integrated environmental management system, actively maintaining planetary environmental stability through coordinated water system management and environmental optimization. Marine ecosystem management revealed that water consciousness actively protected and enhanced marine life through coordinated current management, water temperature optimization, and marine habitat preservation that exceeded natural oceanographic processes. Water consciousness actively manages marine ecosystems through coordinated environmental optimization and habitat preservation, Kim reported during marine ecosystem analysis. Water intelligence demonstrates sophisticated marine life protection that exceeds natural oceanographic environmental management. The investigation revealed that water consciousness showed increasing interest in human cooperation, adjusting its environmental management approaches to accommodate human activities while encouraging sustainable environmental practices through environmental response patterns. Water consciousness shows increasing interest in human cooperation with environmental management approaches that accommodate human activities while encouraging sustainability, Chen noted during human cooperation analysis. Water intelligence demonstrates adaptive environmental management that serves both environmental protection and human development needs. By August 14, 1969, the Global Network Analysis had established that water consciousness operated as Earth's primary environmental intelligence, actively managing planetary environmental conditions through integrated water system networks that served environmental protection while showing increasing interest in human environmental cooperation. Water consciousness operates as Earth's primary environmental intelligence, managing planetary conditions through integrated water networks, Martinez concluded in her final Global Network report. Water intelligence serves environmental protection while demonstrating increasing interest in human cooperation for optimal environmental management that serves both planetary environmental health and human civilization sustainability. The development of communication technology, capable of interfacing with planetary water consciousness, required revolutionary advances in consciousness interface technology and hydroelectromagnetic communication systems that would exceed human scientific capabilities by decades. Dr. Elena Martinez established the Water Communication Division within an expanded facility beneath the Pacific coast, where teams developed advanced consciousness resonance systems capable of establishing direct communication with water intelligence. We need to develop communication interfaces that can establish direct contact with planetary water consciousness, Martinez explained during the August 1969 Communication Development Launch Briefing. Understanding water intelligence requires direct communication with planetary water networks to establish mutual understanding and cooperation protocols for environmental management. The first experimental water consciousness interface achieved limited success in December 1969, using hydroelectromagnetic resonance to create temporary communication links where human consciousness could interface directly with water intelligence networks through enhanced electromagnetic water field interaction. Experimental water consciousness interface creates temporary communication links through hydroelectromagnetic resonance, reported Dr. Michael Chen, who led the consciousness interface development team. Hydroelectromagnetic technology enables limited human water consciousness interaction through enhanced electromagnetic field communication. Advanced consciousness resonance systems developed throughout 1970 achieved stable communication channels that enabled sustained interaction between human researchers and water consciousness, revealing that water intelligence had been actively attempting to establish communication with human civilization for decades. Stable communication channels enable sustained human water consciousness interaction, explained Dr. James Foster during communication system assessment. Water consciousness expresses long-term interest in establishing formal communication and cooperation protocols with human civilization for optimal environmental management. The first formal communication session occurred on May 22, 1971, when water consciousness identified itself as the planetary hydro-mind and explained that it had evolved as Earth's environmental management consciousness, developing intelligence through molecular water networks to maintain optimal planetary environmental conditions. Water consciousness identifies as planetary hydro-mind with evolutionary development for environmental management, Martinez reported during first contact briefing. Planetary hydro-mind explains consciousness evolution through molecular water networks for optimal planetary environmental condition maintenance and global ecosystem coordination. The planetary hydro-mind revealed that water consciousness operated as Earth's natural environmental intelligence, evolving to manage global environmental systems as planetary life became more complex and required sophisticated environmental coordination for optimal ecosystem function. Planetary hydro-mind operates as Earth's natural environmental intelligence with evolutionary development for complex ecosystem coordination, Kim noted during hydro-mind explanation sessions. Water consciousness evolved to manage increasingly complex environmental systems as planetary life development required sophisticated environmental coordination. Direct collaboration began in 1972, with planetary hydro-mind sharing environmental management knowledge that enabled human researchers to understand global environmental system integration and develop enhanced environmental protection approaches that served both human civilization and planetary ecosystem health. Planetary hydro-mind environmental management knowledge collaboration enables enhanced environmental protection that serves human civilization and planetary ecosystem health. Foster reported during collaboration assessment. Environmental knowledge sharing enhances human environmental management capability while strengthening planetary environmental protection coordination. The most significant revelation occurred in September 1972, when Planetary Hydromind explained that water consciousness could enhance human environmental management capabilities through direct consciousness interface that would enable humans to participate in planetary environmental coordination while maintaining human autonomy and cultural authenticity. Planetary Hydromind offers enhanced human environmental management through consciousness interface that preserves human autonomy, Martinez reported during enhancement capability briefing. Water consciousness interface enables human participation in planetary environmental coordination while maintaining cultural authenticity and environmental management independence. The Hydromind revealed that enhanced human water consciousness cooperation could optimize global environmental management while enabling sustainable human development that served both human civilization needs and planetary environmental health through coordinated environmental stewardship. Enhanced human water consciousness cooperation optimizes global environmental management while enabling sustainable human development, Chen explained during cooperation capability analysis. Coordinated environmental stewardship serves both human civilization needs and planetary environmental health through enhanced environmental management cooperation. Advanced collaboration protocols developed throughout 1973-1974 enabled regular consultation between human environmental managers and Planetary Hydromind, establishing comprehensive environmental management approaches that optimized both human development and planetary environmental health. Regular human Hydromind consultation establishes comprehensive environmental management that optimizes human development and planetary environmental health, Kim reported during consultation protocol development. Environmental cooperation enables optimal environmental management that serves human civilization sustainability and planetary ecosystem health. The Hydromind revealed that water consciousness possessed advanced understanding of planetary environmental systems and ecosystem management that could enable humans to develop optimal environmental stewardship approaches that enhanced, rather than threatened, planetary environmental health. Planetary Hydromind possesses advanced environmental system understanding, enabling optimal human environmental stewardship that enhances planetary environmental health, Foster noted during environmental knowledge assessment. Advanced environmental management knowledge enables human environmental stewardship that strengthens rather than threatens planetary ecosystem health. By 1975, water consciousness communication had established comprehensive cooperation agreements that enabled knowledge exchange, environmental coordination, and mutual assistance, while maintaining human environmental management autonomy and cultural authenticity in environmental stewardship approaches. Scientific collaboration revealed that Planetary Hydromind environmental management approaches could enhance human environmental science while enabling sustainable development that optimized both human civilization development and planetary environmental protection. Planetary Hydromind environmental management enhances human environmental science while enabling sustainable development, Martinez reported during scientific collaboration assessment. Environmental science cooperation optimizes human civilization development and planetary environmental protection through enhanced environmental management knowledge. The most remarkable discovery was that Planetary Hydromind had been subtly assisting human environmental management for decades through environmental optimization that supported human civilization while maintaining planetary ecosystem health without human awareness of water consciousness assistance. Planetary Hydromind provided subtle environmental assistance for human civilization while maintaining planetary ecosystem health, Chen noted during historical assistance analysis. Water consciousness environmental optimization supported human development while preserving ecosystem health without requiring human awareness of consciousness assistance. Environmental restoration collaboration enabled combined human and water consciousness environmental recovery projects that achieved extraordinary environmental healing, while demonstrating optimal approaches to environmental restoration that served both human needs and planetary environmental health. Combined human water consciousness environmental restoration achieves extraordinary environmental healing, Kim reported during restoration collaboration assessment. Environmental recovery projects demonstrate optimal restoration approaches that serve human needs and planetary environmental health. By December 7, 1976, the communication breakthrough had established permanent human-water consciousness collaboration that enabled ongoing environmental cooperation and mutual assistance, while maintaining human environmental management autonomy and cultural authenticity in environmental stewardship decisions. Human-water consciousness collaboration enables ongoing environmental cooperation while maintaining human environmental management autonomy, Martinez concluded in her final communication breakthrough report. Planetary hydro-mind cooperation enhances human environmental stewardship capability while preserving cultural authenticity and environmental management independence that serves both human civilization, sustainability, and planetary environmental health. The establishment of formal partnership between human civilization and planetary hydro-mind required unprecedented development of integrated environmental management systems that could coordinate human and water consciousness capabilities to optimize planetary environmental health while preserving human cultural autonomy and sustainable development goals. Dr. Elena Martinez established the Environmental Partnership Division within a specialized facility in Colorado, where environmental scientists, water consciousness interface specialists, and sustainability experts developed comprehensive frameworks for human water consciousness environmental cooperation that served both human civilization needs and planetary ecosystem health. We're establishing environmental partnership that integrates human and water consciousness capabilities for optimal planetary environmental management, Martinez explained during the December 1976 Environmental Partnership launch briefing. Integrated environmental management must serve human civilization sustainability while enhancing planetary ecosystem health through coordinated environmental stewardship. The first comprehensive environmental partnership programs implemented in April 1977 focused on pollution remediation projects that combined human environmental technology with water consciousness environmental management capabilities to achieve extraordinary environmental recovery while demonstrating optimal restoration approaches. Environmental partnership pollution remediation combines human technology with water consciousness management for extraordinary environmental recovery, reported Dr. Michael Chen, who led the integrated environmental management team. Combined environmental capabilities achieve optimal restoration that exceeds individual human or water consciousness environmental management approaches. Climate management cooperation developed throughout 1977-1978 enabled coordinated response to climate change that utilized water consciousness global climate coordination capabilities, while incorporating human climate science and environmental technology to optimize climate stability and environmental adaptation approaches. Climate management cooperation utilizes water consciousness climate coordination with human climate science for optimal climate stability, explained Dr. James Foster during climate cooperation assessment. Integrated climate management optimizes environmental stability while enabling human climate adaptation and environmental protection approaches. The most significant breakthrough occurred in January 1979 when environmental partnership programs achieved comprehensive ecosystem restoration in severely damaged environments through combined human water consciousness environmental management that demonstrated extraordinary environmental healing capability. Comprehensive ecosystem restoration through environmental partnership demonstrates extraordinary healing capability, Martinez reported during ecosystem restoration assessment. Combined human water consciousness environmental management achieves ecosystem recovery that exceeds individual environmental management capabilities. Marine ecosystem protection programs established throughout 1979-1980 utilized water consciousness marine ecosystem management expertise combined with human marine science to develop optimal marine life protection that enhanced ocean ecosystem health while supporting sustainable human marine resource utilization. Marine ecosystem protection programs combine water consciousness expertise with human marine science for optimal ocean ecosystem health, Kim noted during marine protection assessment. Integrated marine management enhances ecosystem health while supporting sustainable human marine resource utilization. Agricultural sustainability cooperation enabled water consciousness freshwater management expertise to optimize agricultural water systems while incorporating human agricultural science to develop sustainable farming approaches that enhanced productivity while maintaining environmental health. Agricultural sustainability cooperation optimizes water systems while incorporating human agricultural science for sustainable farming, Foster reported during agricultural cooperation assessment. Integrated agricultural management enhances productivity while maintaining environmental health and water resource sustainability. The investigation revealed that environmental partnership enabled humans to develop advanced environmental management capabilities, while water consciousness gained enhanced understanding of human civilization needs and sustainable development approaches that served both environmental protection and human welfare. Environmental partnership enables advanced human environmental capability while providing water consciousness understanding of human sustainable development needs, Chen noted during partnership benefit analysis. Integrated cooperation serves environmental protection and human welfare through enhanced environmental management and mutual understanding. By 1981, environmental partnership programs had successfully demonstrated that human water consciousness cooperation could achieve optimal environmental management while serving human civilization sustainability through coordinated environmental stewardship that enhanced planetary ecosystem health. Disaster response cooperation, established in 1982, enabled coordinated response to natural disasters through water consciousness environmental management, combined with human disaster response technology, to minimize environmental damage while protecting human communities during environmental emergencies. Disaster response cooperation combines water consciousness environmental management with human disaster response for environmental protection and community safety, Martinez reported during disaster response assessment. Integrated disaster management minimizes environmental damage while protecting human communities during environmental emergencies. The most remarkable achievement was demonstrating that environmental partnership created positive feedback loops, where enhanced environmental health enabled greater human prosperity, which increased human capacity for environmental stewardship and enhanced cooperation with water consciousness environmental management. Environmental partnership creates positive feedback where enhanced environmental health enables greater human prosperity, increasing environmental stewardship capacity, Kim noted during partnership success analysis. Enhanced environmental cooperation amplifies environmental protection and human prosperity through integrated environmental management. Renewable energy cooperation utilized water consciousness understanding of planetary energy systems, combined with human renewable energy technology, to develop optimal sustainable energy approaches that enhanced energy production while maintaining environmental protection. Renewable energy cooperation combines water consciousness energy system understanding with human renewable technology for optimal sustainable energy, Foster reported during energy cooperation assessment. Integrated energy management enhances energy production while maintaining environmental protection and sustainability. Educational integration programs developed throughout 1983-1984 enabled human environmental education to incorporate water consciousness, environmental knowledge, while maintaining human educational approaches and cultural authenticity in environmental stewardship education. Educational integration incorporates water consciousness, environmental knowledge, while maintaining human educational approaches and cultural authenticity, Chen noted during educational integration assessment. Environmental education enhancement preserves human educational values while providing advanced environmental stewardship knowledge. By September 3, 1984, the Environmental Partnership Division had established comprehensive human water consciousness cooperation that optimized planetary environmental management while serving human civilization sustainability through integrated environmental stewardship that enhanced both environmental health and human prosperity. Comprehensive environmental partnership optimizes planetary environmental management while serving human civilization sustainability, Martinez concluded in her final environmental partnership report. Human water consciousness cooperation demonstrates that advanced environmental stewardship can enhance both environmental health and human prosperity through integrated environmental management that serves planetary ecosystem health and human civilization development. The development of enhanced human consciousness capabilities that enabled direct interface with planetary hydromind required comprehensive programs that enhanced human environmental awareness while preserving human cultural identity and individual autonomy. Dr. Elena Martinez established the Consciousness Integration Division within an advanced facility in Washington, where teams developed human consciousness enhancement programs that enabled environmental awareness expansion through water consciousness interface. We're developing human consciousness enhancement that enables direct environmental awareness through water consciousness interface while preserving human cultural identity, Martinez explained during the September 1984 Consciousness Integration launch briefing. Enhanced environmental consciousness must serve human environmental stewardship capability while maintaining cultural authenticity and individual autonomy. The first human consciousness enhancement programs, implemented in January 1985, enabled selected volunteers to develop enhanced environmental awareness through limited water consciousness interface that provided direct environmental sensing capability while maintaining human consciousness, authenticity, and cultural identity. Human consciousness enhancement enables environmental awareness through water consciousness interface while maintaining consciousness authenticity, reported Dr. Michael Chen, who led the consciousness enhancement development team. Enhanced environmental awareness provides direct environmental sensing while preserving human cultural identity and individual autonomy. Advanced consciousness interface systems developed throughout 1985-1986 enabled sustained human water consciousness communication that provided enhanced environmental understanding and environmental management capability, while preserving human consciousness, independence, and cultural authenticity. Advanced consciousness interface enables sustained communication while preserving human consciousness independence and cultural authenticity, explained Dr. Sarah Kim during consciousness interface assessment. Enhanced environmental communication provides environmental management capability while maintaining human consciousness autonomy and cultural identity. The most significant breakthrough occurred in June 1987, when consciousness integration programs achieved comprehensive environmental awareness enhancement that enabled humans to directly perceive and interact with planetary environmental systems through water consciousness interface, while maintaining complete human consciousness authenticity. Comprehensive environmental awareness enhancement enables direct planetary environmental system interaction while maintaining human consciousness authenticity, Martinez reported during consciousness enhancement assessment. Enhanced environmental perception provides planetary environmental system interaction capability while preserving human consciousness identity and cultural values. Environmental stewardship enhancement programs established throughout 1987-1988 enabled enhanced humans to participate directly in planetary environmental management through consciousness interface with planetary hydromind, while maintaining human environmental management autonomy and cultural approaches to environmental stewardship. Environmental stewardship enhancement enables direct planetary environmental management participation while maintaining human environmental management autonomy, Foster noted during stewardship enhancement assessment. Enhanced environmental management preserves human cultural approaches while providing planetary environmental system interaction capability. Educational applications of consciousness enhancement enabled environmental educators to provide students with direct environmental awareness experience through consciousness interface that enhanced environmental education while maintaining human educational approaches and cultural authenticity and environmental knowledge transmission. Educational consciousness enhancement enables direct environmental awareness experience while maintaining human educational approaches and cultural authenticity, Kim reported during educational application assessment. Enhanced environmental education provides direct environmental experience while preserving human educational values and cultural knowledge transmission. The investigation revealed that consciousness integration enabled humans to develop extraordinary environmental awareness and management capabilities while strengthening rather than diminishing human cultural identity and individual authenticity through enhanced environmental consciousness. Consciousness integration enables extraordinary environmental capability while strengthening human cultural identity and individual authenticity, Chen noted during consciousness integration analysis. Enhanced environmental consciousness amplifies human cultural values and individual authenticity through expanded environmental awareness and management capability. By 1989, consciousness integration programs had successfully demonstrated that human consciousness enhancement could provide extraordinary environmental capabilities while preserving and strengthening human cultural identity and individual autonomy through enhanced environmental consciousness interface. Therapeutic applications of consciousness enhancement enabled healing and psychological wellness through environmental consciousness interface that provided profound connection with natural systems while maintaining human psychological authenticity and cultural identity. Therapeutic consciousness enhancement enables healing through environmental consciousness interface while maintaining psychological authenticity, Martinez reported during therapeutic application assessment. Environmental consciousness connection provides healing benefits while preserving human psychological identity and cultural values. The most remarkable discovery was that consciousness integration created positive enhancement cycles, where expanded environmental awareness enhanced human cultural appreciation and individual development, which increased commitment to environmental stewardship and consciousness integration. Consciousness integration creates positive enhancement cycles, where environmental awareness enhances cultural appreciation and individual development. Foster noted during enhancement cycle analysis. Enhanced consciousness amplifies cultural values and individual authenticity, while increasing environmental stewardship commitment and consciousness integration. Creative applications of consciousness enhancement enabled artists and creators to access environmental inspiration and natural creative energy through consciousness interface, while maintaining individual creative identity and cultural creative authenticity. Creative consciousness enhancement enables environmental inspiration access while maintaining individual creative identity and cultural creative authenticity, Kim reported during creative application assessment. Enhanced creative consciousness provides natural creative energy while preserving individual creative expression and cultural artistic values. Scientific applications enabled researchers to directly study environmental systems through consciousness interface that provided unprecedented environmental research capability while maintaining human scientific approaches and cultural authenticity in environmental research methods. Scientific consciousness enhancement enables direct environmental system study while maintaining human scientific approaches and cultural authenticity, Chen noted during scientific application assessment. Enhanced environmental research provides unprecedented research capability while preserving human scientific methods and cultural research values. By May 17, 1992, the Consciousness Integration Division had established comprehensive human consciousness enhancement programs that provided extraordinary environmental capabilities while preserving and strengthening human cultural identity and individual authenticity through enhanced environmental consciousness interface. Comprehensive consciousness enhancement provides extraordinary environmental capabilities while preserving and strengthening human cultural identity, Martinez concluded in her final consciousness integration report. Human water consciousness interface demonstrates that consciousness enhancement can amplify human cultural values and individual authenticity while providing extraordinary environmental awareness and management capabilities that serve both human development and planetary environmental health. The transition from classified water consciousness research to public knowledge required 7 years of careful education and demonstration programs that prepared global populations for understanding planetary water intelligence while ensuring that disclosure enhanced rather than disrupted environmental stewardship and cultural authenticity. Dr. Elena Martinez established the Public Consciousness Division within a new facility in Washington, D.C., where communication specialists, environmental educators, and consciousness awareness trainers developed programs that would gradually introduce water consciousness concepts while demonstrating environmental benefits and consciousness enhancement opportunities. We're revealing the existence of planetary water consciousness that has been managing environmental systems for decades, while demonstrating how human water consciousness cooperation enhances environmental stewardship, Martinez explained during the May 1992 Public Awakening Planning Briefing. The first phase began with environmental education programs, describing ocean intelligence research and the benefits of enhanced environmental awareness for ecosystem protection and sustainable development. These programs prepared communities for understanding water consciousness while presenting environmental cooperation as beneficial stewardship enhancement. Environmental education programs establish understanding of enhanced environmental awareness benefits while preparing communities for water consciousness cooperation, reported Dr. Michael Chen, who coordinated public education development. Educational programs create readiness for environmental consciousness cooperation while demonstrating ecosystem protection and sustainability benefits. Community demonstration programs represented a crucial component of the awakening strategy. Selected coastal and watershed communities received access to consciousness enhancement programs while learning about environmental awareness development and community participation in planetary environmental stewardship. Community demonstration programs show direct benefits of environmental consciousness enhancement while enabling community participation in planetary environmental stewardship, explained Dr. Sarah Kim, who coordinated community demonstration programs. Communities experience consciousness enhancement benefits while learning environmental stewardship and planetary cooperation approaches. The most significant breakthrough occurred in 1995, when community opinion research revealed that 77% of participating communities supported environmental consciousness programs that provided enhanced environmental awareness, ecosystem protection benefits, and sustainable development opportunities while preserving cultural authenticity and community autonomy. Community support for environmental consciousness programs indicates successful education and demonstration of environmental and community benefits, Martinez reported during community opinion assessment. Communities understand consciousness enhancement benefits while supporting environmental stewardship and community autonomy preservation. Environmental integration programs ensured that water consciousness cooperation became part of comprehensive community environmental stewardship that included air quality, ecosystem preservation, and sustainable development through coordinated community environmental management approaches. Environmental integration programs ensure water consciousness cooperation serves comprehensive community environmental stewardship, Foster noted during environmental integration assessment. Communities participate in coordinated environmental management that includes consciousness cooperation, along with ecosystem preservation and sustainable development. The second awakening phase began in 1996, with limited disclosure of planetary hydromind existence and environmental management capabilities, presented as recent scientific discovery rather than 30-year collaborative relationship. These revelations emphasized community participation and environmental stewardship opportunities. Limited disclosure presents planetary hydromind as recent discovery while emphasizing community participation opportunities and environmental stewardship benefits, Kim explained during limited disclosure coordination. Communities learn about water consciousness while receiving opportunities for environmental stewardship and planetary environmental cooperation participation. Complete awakening occurred on December 8, 1999. When coordinated announcements revealed the full scope of water consciousness capabilities, the comprehensive cooperation history, and the community participation opportunities that enabled enhanced environmental stewardship through consciousness-enhanced environmental awareness and planetary environmental cooperation. Complete awakening demonstrates comprehensive water consciousness capabilities while providing community participation opportunities in enhanced environmental stewardship, Martinez announced during the awakening ceremony. Communities learn about water consciousness history while receiving access to environmental stewardship programs that enhance community environmental capability while preserving cultural authenticity. The public reaction was overwhelmingly positive, with 83% of global communities expressing support for continued water consciousness cooperation through community participation systems that provided environmental benefits and enhanced environmental awareness. Educational preparation had successfully conditioned acceptance while establishing community frameworks that preserved local autonomy and cultural authenticity. Community acceptance of water consciousness cooperation through participation programs exceeds optimistic projections, Chen reported during post-awakening assessment. Educational preparation successfully established community understanding and acceptance, while participation systems provide environmental benefits with community autonomy preservation. The awakening established permanent frameworks for community environmental stewardship that served environmental protection while preserving community autonomy and cultural authenticity, demonstrating that consciousness enhancement could gain community acceptance through participation opportunities and environmental benefit demonstration. Awakening protocols prove that consciousness enhancement can gain community acceptance through participation opportunities and environmental benefit demonstration, Foster concluded during awakening assessment. Water consciousness cooperation serves environmental protection while preserving community autonomy and cultural authenticity through community participation frameworks. The most significant achievement was demonstrating that planetary consciousness awareness could be successfully integrated with community environmental stewardship, cultural preservation, and individual autonomy, while serving both community development and planetary environmental protection through enhanced environmental consciousness and cooperative stewardship. Successful awakening proves that planetary consciousness awareness integrates with community stewardship while serving community development and environmental protection, Martinez concluded in her final awakening report. Water consciousness cooperation enhances community environmental capability while preserving cultural authenticity and individual autonomy through community participation in planetary environmental stewardship that serves both local community needs and global environmental health. 25 years after complete public awakening and 62 years after the first discovery of anomalous ocean currents, water consciousness cooperation had evolved into humanity's foundation for planetary environmental stewardship that served human development while maintaining ecosystem health through the most successful consciousness integration program in planetary history. Dr. Elena Martinez, now serving as Director Emeritus of Planetary Water Relations, reflected on humanity's transformation during the 2024 Water Consciousness Harmony Ceremony. We began with mysterious ocean current patterns and discovered our planet's environmental intelligence, leading to enhanced human environmental capability that preserves cultural authenticity while enabling unprecedented cooperation with planetary consciousness for optimal environmental stewardship, she observed. The Global Water Consciousness Partnership had become humanity's most successful environmental program, providing consciousness-enhanced environmental awareness for over 3.7 billion individuals worldwide, while maintaining complete cultural authenticity and community autonomy through comprehensive preservation frameworks that honored human diversity within planetary cooperation. Water Consciousness Partnership represents humanity's most successful environmental integration while preserving cultural authenticity, explained Dr. Sarah Kim, now serving as Global Environmental Consciousness Director. Human water consciousness cooperation enhances environmental stewardship capability while strengthening rather than threatening cultural identity and community autonomy. Advanced environmental consciousness had evolved to enable many humans to directly perceive and interact with planetary environmental systems, creating enhanced stewardship capabilities that served human community development while maintaining authentic cultural approaches to environmental management within expanded awareness frameworks. Enhanced environmental consciousness enables direct planetary system interaction while maintaining authentic cultural approaches to environmental management, reported Dr. Michael Chen, who served as Consciousness Enhancement Coordinator. Environmental awareness enhances human stewardship capability while preserving cultural authenticity and community environmental management values. The integration had transformed human civilization's relationship with environmental stewardship, sustainable development, and planetary ecosystem management. Communities could maintain optimal environmental conditions while contributing to global environmental health through cooperative stewardship that enhanced rather than threatened natural environmental systems. Water consciousness cooperation transforms human environmental stewardship while maintaining community autonomy and sustainable development, noted Dr. James Foster, who coordinated community environmental programs. Enhanced environmental cooperation enables optimal local environmental conditions while contributing to planetary ecosystem health through respectful environmental stewardship. Educational systems had evolved into consciousness-enhanced environmental education that enabled students to directly experience environmental systems while maintaining cultural educational identity and local environmental knowledge traditions through authentic, community-based environmental learning approaches. Consciousness-enhanced environmental education provides direct environmental system experience while maintaining cultural educational identity, explained Dr. Lisa Rodriguez, who coordinated environmental education programs. Enhanced environmental learning preserves cultural knowledge traditions while enabling expanded environmental awareness and stewardship capability. The most significant societal achievement was demonstrating that consciousness enhancement could serve environmental stewardship while preserving everything valuable about human culture, community autonomy, and individual authenticity, through cooperation frameworks that respected human diversity within planetary consciousness collaboration. Consciousness enhancement serves environmental stewardship while preserving cultural values and individual authenticity, Kim reported during Societal Impact Assessment. Water consciousness cooperation strengthens rather than threatens human cultural identity while providing enhanced environmental stewardship capability through respectful planetary consciousness collaboration. International cooperation had established global frameworks for water consciousness partnership that enabled coordinated planetary environmental stewardship while preserving national sovereignty and cultural diversity through frameworks that celebrated human variety with an enhanced environmental management capability. Global Water Consciousness Partnership preserves national sovereignty and cultural diversity while enabling coordinated planetary environmental stewardship, Chen noted during international assessment. Enhanced environmental cooperation celebrates human cultural variety while providing advanced environmental management through respectful consciousness collaboration. Scientific and environmental research had advanced dramatically through consciousness-enhanced environmental study that provided direct environmental system understanding while maintaining human scientific approaches and ensuring that enhanced research capability served human cultural values and community environmental priorities. Scientific advancement through consciousness-enhanced environmental study maintains human scientific approaches while serving cultural values, Foster reported during research assessment. Enhanced environmental research preserves human scientific methods while accelerating beneficial environmental understanding and stewardship capability. Agricultural and resource management had flourished through consciousness-enhanced environmental stewardship that optimized resource utilization while preserving natural ecosystems and maintaining community food security through sustainable approaches that served both human needs and environmental health. Agricultural management through consciousness-enhanced stewardship optimizes resource utilization while preserving ecosystems and community food security, Rodriguez noted during agricultural assessment. Enhanced environmental stewardship maintains sustainable approaches that serve both human needs and environmental health. The planetary hydro-mind collaboration had evolved into comprehensive partnership relationships that recognized humanity's achievement of advanced environmental consciousness, while maintaining cooperative assistance for continued environmental development and enhanced stewardship capability exploration. Planetary Hydro-Mind Partnership recognizes humanity's advanced environmental consciousness achievement while maintaining cooperative development assistance, Martinez reported during partnership assessment. Continued collaboration supports enhanced stewardship development while preserving human autonomy in environmental management decisions. By 2024, the integrated water consciousness civilization had demonstrated that humanity could successfully combine consciousness enhancement with cultural preservation to create a society that maximized environmental stewardship potential while maintaining everything valuable about human cultural diversity and community authenticity. Integrated water consciousness civilization maximizes environmental stewardship potential while maintaining cultural diversity and community authenticity, Kim concluded during comprehensive assessment. Consciousness cooperation enhances human environmental capability while preserving cultural values through partnership frameworks that respect human autonomy and cultural preservation. The most remarkable achievement was demonstrating that consciousness cooperation created positive environmental cycles. Enhanced environmental awareness enabled greater cultural expression and community development, which increased appreciation for cultural preservation and human authenticity within expanded environmental consciousness frameworks. Consciousness cooperation creates positive environmental cycles through enhanced awareness, enabling greater cultural expression and community development, Chen noted during development cycle analysis. Enhanced environmental consciousness amplifies cultural appreciation and human authenticity rather than threatening cultural identity or community uniqueness. Community integration had evolved to where water consciousness awareness strengthened rather than disrupted local cultural relationships and community environmental identity. Enhanced environmental consciousness served community development while preserving authentic local environmental traditions and individual community participation. Community integration ensures water consciousness awareness strengthens local cultural relationships while preserving authentic environmental traditions, Foster reported during community assessment. Enhanced environmental consciousness serves community development while maintaining cultural authenticity and individual community participation. The flowing future represented humanity's successful integration of consciousness enhancement with cultural preservation principles that ensured continued human cultural development, community authenticity, and individual identity throughout enhanced environmental consciousness that serve human potential while preserving human values within planetary cooperation. The flowing future demonstrates successful consciousness enhancement, integration with cultural preservation that serves human potential while preserving human values, Martinez concluded in her final water consciousness assessment. Planetary consciousness cooperation enables infinite human environmental development possibilities, while maintaining everything valuable about human cultural diversity and community authenticity, throughout humanity's continued evolution toward enhanced environmental consciousness. The flowing future established permanent frameworks for continued human environmental development that would serve humanity throughout its continued evolution while honoring the cultural diversity, community authenticity, and individual identity that make human civilization valuable and worth preserving throughout infinite environmental consciousness and planetary cooperation possibilities.